Okay, so what kind of situation do we have at the moment on silver? Now, from a weekly perspective, what do we know? We know that the market basically has created this very strong impulse to the downside. If you remember, there was an amazing opportunity to be capitalizing on this move to the downside. It was a pretty obvious move. We had spoken about it when the market was at this area here before the move started. If you remember, why? I'm just digressing here, but just for a simple fact. This was a very, very clear structure area, and we definitely expected the market to respect it. After this information, we expected a retracement, and after that, we expected continuation to the downside, which is exactly what we wanted to see also here from a daily perspective. Impulse, correction, and the next impulse to the downside to start. All confluences were basically stacked up for this move to the downside. Now, it's not really digressing. Why? Because it's the same pattern. Here we have the impulse, we have the correction, and we expect the next impulse to the downside to start. However, there is one thing that basically we have to keep in mind. We have here something that we didn't have in the impulse, correction, and impulse that we had from a daily perspective. Why? Because in this impulse, correction, and impulse to the downside, there is no structure to the upside during this retracement. However, from a weekly perspective, here there is structure. There is this previous resistance now turns support inside of the retracement, and this structure level is visible also from a daily perspective. In fact, from a daily time frame, what we can see, we have previous resistance here, now turns support at this level, and again support here. Now, until this area it basically holds as support, we can expect the market to go higher. We can't see the move to the downside before this area breaks. So how we will be approaching this with students? If the market will show us a break of the structure, so basically the market to move down and close below this area, then on the retest of it, what we will be doing? We will be monitoring price action from a 4-hour perspective inside of this area, waiting for the market to provide to us one of our valid entries, and this will be a very high probability entry area to be monitoring. Why? Because it will be extremely strong structure which is now turned resistance. So previous support, turn resistance, plus basically also a historical structure level for this market. And definitely we will be monitoring price action inside of this area for the next move to the downside. Now, if you enjoyed this free analysis and education, make sure you drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you, and I will see you in the next video.